guys, and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. We're going to be doing tarot readings for this week, that is the week of the 14th of April 2019. I keep saying this every week, but basically all of our contact details are down below in the info box. All the timestamps are right there as well in the info box. Stop DMing me for questions. I really can't answer them. I feel so bad because I usually tend to reply to direct messages on Instagram and emails and stuff. But I can't answer your tarot related questions because I'm not the tarot reader. Please email her. Please schedule direct one-on-one sessions with her. Let's dive right into it, beginning as usual with Aries.
Aries, the card that we have for you is a card of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that, you know, somewhere it feels like, oh my god, I've been working since forever and I'm not seeing any results. Rather, I'm just running behind a certain thing and it's not coming my way. So it just feels like there's a lot of disappointment this week. You know, it feels like you're just tired and frustrated of why a certain thing is not happening. So somewhere you have been questioning a lot these days to your own self and you're figuring out where things are going wrong. But it's just a phase, you know, it's just a time that's not really favoring you. You got to understand and hold on to that rather than giving up. You know, you do not have to give up. That's a very strong advice that tarot is putting out there to you, saying that, you know, it is coming in place. You know, the things or the efforts that you are putting in right now, later down the line, you know, you will see the results of all of this. So somewhere this is a week you still got to hold on to yourself, really try it and just brace yourself and keep doing what you're doing. You know, just keep working towards a certain thing. Angel answer for you here is communicate clearly. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now. You know, it feels like you haven't really asked for what you want. You know, your words haven't been communicated well to the other person, which is why the situation is sort of, you know, fluctuating and you really don't know how to tackle this situation. This is a time you got to understand, express yourself completely out there, you know, communicate and know what you want and put it out in the right words. That will definitely help your situation to get better and you will see a lot of major positive changes. Taurus, the card that we have for you is Queen of Wands. This card here is telling us that, you know, this is a week where you feel things are getting better. You feel like, you know, your work is playing a very major role, very important role, and this is a time you got to 500% focus onward. It feels like, you know, in this process you have taken a lot of me time, a lot of family time, and your professional life is somewhere on it also. It's very important for you to pay 100% attention to your profession because that is the need of the hour. That is actually going to get you places and you will feel things are actually getting better for you. Angel answer for you here is don't stop. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it feels like, you know, it requires your efforts. It requires you to constantly be there. You giving up things in your head is not a good idea, is not the right thing for you. Understand? Angels are telling you don't stop, keep on moving and keep on taking constant efforts and you will see results very soon. Gemini, the card that we have for you is Page of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that this is a week where, you know, financially there is an improvement. You know, a project that you have been sort of bargaining for or a job where, you know, you are still sort of bargaining on your offer. This is the right time. You know, stand your ground. Know what you're asking for, it's fine. You do not need to compromise onto certain thing when it comes to finances this particular week. You know, you have to sort of stand your ground and you got to know your worth more than anything else. And it's telling me, you know, the possibility is really high of you getting what you're demanding. So it's the time to just stand onto your ground and you're getting there. Angel answer for you here is peaceful resolution. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now. So somewhere it is coming on point. You know, it is sort of being resolved for you. All the negatives that were there revolving around this situation has gone. You know, now things are turning out in a positive way. Things are happening very peacefully for you. Cancer, the card that we have for you is Queen of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that this is a good week for you, you know, in terms of just being content, just being very comfortable where you are. So this is a week where, you know, you feel like I am at the best place, I am living my best life. So it feels very good from deep within, wherein it's telling me you are enjoying every bit, you're doing it right. So somewhere this is a week of contentment. You will feel content with all that you have in life, and you are definitely very, very grateful about it. Angel answer for you here is trust. Angels are telling you the situation that you are dealing with right now requires you to have more trust onto the situation. In your head you feel like, I'm not sure if this is working. So somewhere all these vibes are being left out to the universe, and which is sort of raising an impact to the situation, and which is why you cannot see certain things turning in your favor. The situation right now requires you to trust, hold on to that faith, and use affirmations in and around that, and you will see things actually turning out brilliant for you. Leo, the card that we have for you is a card of cups. This card here is telling us that this is a week where it feels like you are sort of disappointed with a lot of things, with a lot of people. It's just like emotions are sort of flooding here in your head, and you feel you're thinking about 500 things and your mind is not at peace. It just feels like a lot is going on in life. But trust me, these are like minor issues. There's nothing major. There's nothing so complicated. It's not something worse. You got to understand this. You're stressing about little things which doesn't even need to be stressed about. So somewhere you got to understand and acknowledge that everything around you looks good. Why so much panic in the first place? So it's just asking you to go easy on yourself. Do not stress so much. There's absolutely nothing terrible to worry about. It's all going good. It's all fine. Yes, little bits here and there, but it's nothing so major to be worried about. Angel answer for you here is meditation brings answers. Angels are telling you the situation that you are dealing with right now. Answers are within. Somewhere all the things that you're seeking in the outer world is not helping you. You got to seek the answers from within, and it's very important for you to connect with your own self for that. And how do you do that? It's telling you get into meditation. By meditation you will be clear and you will be connected to your higher self, and you will have all those answers that you're seeking out in the outer world. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Knight of Cups. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you are doing the right thing. You are on the right track. This is again a confirmation card which is telling you keep walking. Do not contemplate your own thoughts, your own ideas. Somewhere I feel there is certain misunderstandings in a relationship which you are being hesitant about, and you feel like taking one step back. This could be anything in terms of any aspect of your life where right now you are at a position, you are at a point where you feel, should I just take a step back and just get out of this mess that's there in the reality right now? But this card here is telling you, no, you got to stay around. You got to stick to this situation. You got to stick to this person. It's definitely getting better for you. Why so many doubts? It's just a time to let go of all the doubts. Knight is here to confirm that everything is going in place. Everything is going fine, and you do not need to step out of the situation right now. Angel answer for you here is wait. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now sort of, requires you to wait and put in more efforts there. Just be confident and be sure of what you're doing. Sometimes, it's just the perfect timing. It's the divine timing that's actually going to come into the place and just, be like a magic to you, and situations will turn in your favor. But right now, the cards are just asking you to hold on to it. Just wait and just let these things happen, or rather turn the way at its own perfect timing. Libra, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you feel like, you want to hold on to everything and walk forward. It feels like there are so many emotions here and you're not able to deal with a lot of mess here in your mind. It just calls for a detoxification of your mind. It just is asking you to sort of cleanse your mind. It's very important for you. There are so many things going on in your head right now and you're not able to focus onto anything. So this is a time you take one step at a time and understand the worth and importance of what is very important for you. So basically what I'm trying to say here is, prioritize things and walk forward. Do not have everything on your platter, because it's just creating a mess and you're not able to focus onto anything. So somewhere understand and prioritize things and then focus accordingly. Angel answer for you is a year from now. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, requires more efforts, requires you to be constantly present in the situation. It is taking slightly longer than what you have expected, but it needs time. It needs to, these feelings to be synced in so well that you're sure of what you want in life. So somewhere a year from now, you will see certain changes. Yes, it's long, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is the card of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where there are good things in and around you. But somewhere I feel, you're choosing to overlook all of that. You're choosing to still sink into the negatives. You're still choosing to what's not right and why a certain thing didn't happen. So somewhere, your mind is being diverted to the wrong side, to the wrong things. It's very important for you to focus on the bright side. Like this card says, there is a window of brightness around you, but you're choosing not to look at that. You're just like, oh my God, I'm not ready. So these signs are not good. So somewhere you have to acknowledge every good thing that's around you, and that will help you to sort of, attract more goodness into your life. Angel answer for you here is in the near future. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, is coming in place, but it's taking slightly longer. So what the advice here is, constantly be running behind it. Do not give up. It's just telling you the efforts that you're putting in is definitely all going to be worth it. It's happening in the near future. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is the High Priestess. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you feel you know a lot about lot of things, a lot of people. So it feels like, you are there, and it's not about judgment. It's somewhere your intuition is also playing a very strong role. So somewhere if your intuition is telling you to stay away from a certain thing, certain situation, certain person, please listen to your intuition, because it's really guiding you to the right direction. Also, one more advice that cards are giving you here is, if this is a week where you want to enroll yourself to some course, some higher studies, anything, this is a good time to actually take action and enroll yourself. That's definitely going to be very, very beneficial to you. Angel answer for you here is recovery. Angels are telling you the situation that you are into right now is sort of recovering. All the aspects that you were really holding on to, and in the past you felt like it's all broken, it's never going to come back. So it's just telling you, yes, it's slightly coming, it's slightly recovering. This is a mode you need to give it some attention, give it some space at the same time, and it will come back to where you wanted it to. So this is a phase where you sort of got to still be very, very careful and pay attention to the situation, to the person that is related with the situation. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is Queen of Wands. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you are being very, very strong, very, very powerful. It feels like if you have the power to make a certain decision at work, at your professional life, go for it. It's asking you to sort of take people around and seek advices and opinions at the same time, but do what you feel is right. It's very important for you to stand on your ground and just be what you feel is right. But at the same time, you have to understand and evaluate the situation very, very well before you land up onto conclusion, or before you make the decision for that matter. It feels you're very powerful and in charge of a lot of things this particular week. Angel answer for you here is not the right time. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now. It feels like there's a lot more to come. It feels like there's a lot of new things that will be added to this particular situation, and that's eventually gonna help you to understand the situation better. So somewhere, the divine timing is something that plays a role beyond anything. So this is a time where you just got to hold on to the situation and yet be constantly putting in efforts there, and just let the divine time take its own. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is a card of Wands. This card here is telling me that this is a week where you feel you're struggling. It feels like you're slogging a lot. Somewhere it feels like I'm just working, but I cannot see any results out there. It feels I'm tired. So somewhere these energies are like really taking a lot of space in your head, and you feel like giving up onto a lot of situations. But clearly the card is telling you this is the time just to pay attention onto your work. This is the time to just constantly take efforts onto a certain thing. All these efforts are being sort of, acknowledged, and you will be paid really well for it. So this is a time to not dwell into these struggles or these, basic thing that is actually hitting your head really hard, saying that I'm just struggling and slogging and I don't know where this is taking me. But it's definitely going to take you to a better place, and you will be very, very content about the way things turn out for you. Angel answer for you here is let go. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now somewhere requires you to release those energies. You're holding on to certain energies really tight, and you feel like why a certain thing is not happening, so the more doubts, the more questions you put out there, it's sort of creating a blockage to that situation. It's sort of creating more mess into that situation. It's the time to release all the blockages, release all the fears that you're holding on to, and just let go of certain things so that a better thing enters your life. Pisces, the card that we have for you is Ace of Cups. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where some new relation is entering your life. It feels like, you are grateful about every person that you have in life, but yes, you are still not ready for that one special person to enter your life. You feel like because, you had a rough past where, has made you this strong person right now, and you feel like you do not want any relation right now into your life, which is creating a huge mess for you. It's sort of creating a blockage for you. You got to release that. You are holding really tight to your past, which is not really helping you in any way in your present situation. Very important point here is release your past energies and welcome some new relation into your life, and you will be in a much brighter and a happier space. Angel answer for you here is within the next few months. Angels are telling you the situation that you are dealing with right now. It feels like, every step is being counted. Every effort that you're putting in right now is being counted, and you will see a lot of success coming your way. So somewhere just hold on to that faith, hold on to that energies, that good vibrations that you're leaving onto the situation. It's all being counted. So within the next few months, you will see some major positive changes.
I really hope that you found this video helpful. Don't forget to come back for the next one next week. I upload videos 5 times a week, so make sure you keep coming back for more. I hope that you guys are all subscribers by now. I will see you in the next video, and Rinky will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.